All right, everybody, and welcome to the Swiss Army Nerd Podcast. This is your co-host, John Sirgard, and my other co-host...
You forgot the number 1.
What?
You went 3-2.
Oh, my fucking God. You said the 1.
Yeah, but you didn't.
Whatever. You're not supposed to say the 1.
1.
Okay, we can start now.
So we're back. We're not live anymore.
That's weird.
We fucking failed. So if you're watching this, it's on YouTube.
T-Max screwed up. He was supposed to help us out. He didn't help us out.
100% Tyler's fault.
Usually calling someone out, not gonna help.
Well, whatever. Tyler fixed it. Anyway, we are here, and we are ready to rock. We are fresh off of Infinity War. It came out Thursday, technically, the 26th.
Yes.
And it just dropped in Monday in China. So we are pumped up. We're ready to go. How was your week?
It's good. It was actually very good. How about yours?
You never have a good week. It throws me off.
What's going on?
Just say you had a bad week.
Oh, okay, hang on. Ask me the question again.
How was your week?
Fucking horrible. I shit my pants 3 times in one day. You ever shit your pants 3 times?
I had a really good
in
week.
one day? You ever just... Like, once is acceptable. Like, oh, shit happens, right? 2 is like, alright, like...
Shit happens.
Maybe I should go to the doctor because, like, I might be sick. 3 is like, maybe my anus is broken.
So your anus is broken?
Well, I don't know. I didn't go to the doctor, obviously.
I could never. I would just keep shitting.
Well, I just put my finger in my butt.
Oh.
And then did one of the circle checks. You ever done a circle check?
No.
Can we move on?
Alright, fine, we'll move on.
You just gotta feel the ridges.
So, I had a good week because you had a bad week, so that evens out. I actually just had a good week because Infinity War came out, and still...
That was my week.
I saw it 3 times.
That's fine.
So that's good. We're, obviously we're gonna have a big Infinity War special.
Yeah, sometime in the near future.
Yes, sometime very soon.
When, everyone gets caught up with it. And, near future.
I took a jip.
Sorry, I work full time.
He doesn't do shit. Anyway, we are actually going to interview my other co-host Steve today.
Oh, way to drop the ball. Don't you want to, like, segue into that somehow?
No, we're starting with that.
Oh, we're just starting right now because we're behind schedule?
And,
okay, sounds good.
And Steve is going to actually interview Neal. So you get 2 interviews in one podcast special.
But it's not live, so...
No, it's not. But they're going to watch it because they love us. And they're going to chop this up in little bits and put all over the world.
They're going to chop us into little bits?
I'm going to chop it up.
Dude, I don't know how to move.
Listen, we're a big podcast family.
I never went to chair physics.
You're good.
Class.
Okay.
No,
All right.
I'm going to keep moving.
That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, no.
We're good. We're good. See?
Move into the right.
To the right.
No,
My right?
that right.
This right. There
No,
we
the
go.
other right, if it's that way.
Rock,
So
this
that
is
way?
why we don't have you come here.
Alright, so left. Anyway, so we're here, and I'm actually going to let you guys take the reins, because I'm here for backup. I have questions made for both of you.
Oh.
So, if you guys want a throwaway or whatever, if you guys are struggling, then you guys can ask me, and I'll ask one of you a question. But you're actually going to do, you actually have an option. You can either do one-on-one, where Neal just asks Steve until Steve's interview is done, and then it's Steve's turn, or you guys can share the mantle and go 1-1-1-1 back and forth until you guys exhaust your questions. So I wanted to see how this is going to go. I have no idea how this is going to play out. So I just wanted to, I was very intrigued at the idea of you two taking the reins and interviewing each other.
Finally got talent on the show, right?
Am I right?
Oh, I already hate this.
I think they should do one-on-one just to see who can outbeat each other.
So 1 question to 1?
Yeah.
All right.
That's easy.
Question.
Yeah.
So obviously, if you're not comfortable with a question, you can say, I'm not comfortable with it, and we'll make fun of you.
But you get a bitch pass.
But you get a bitch pass.
Woo!
So
only one?
We need to start making those bitch pass, and you can just.
You get 1, unless you have to beg, and then you're gonna have to snort something.
You almost said it. Let's be careful.
Okay.
Let's be careful.
I wasn't gonna say it.
You're close.
Listen, we don't do drugs on this podcast. We are very. What is it, Dare?
We're clean.
Kids off drugs, dare, cause this is
Okay, so
fucking not
get into the
enough.
interview.
Alright, so because Neal is the elder spokesman, you get to go first.
Okay, my question is, would you like to go first? Because I'm a very hocious guest.
Yes, I'm gonna go first.
Hostess is not a goddamn word.
It is. Look it up. They
Ho-
make Twinkies. You
hostess.
fucking idiot.
Hostess.
That's hostess, and it's a treat.
Alright, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna start. Listen, Neal.
Hey, man.
Oh,
Hey,
God.
guy. So, we're gonna start off. Let's get the world, the internet, whatever. Let's bury into Neal. So
Okay.
we're gonna start. Where were you born, Neal?
That's an easy one. I was born right here in the Ra-Cha-Cha.
Ra-cha-cha.
Yeah.
It makes
That's
sense.
awesome.
Yeah, what about you, man?
I was born not near here.
Oh, that's
I was
weird.
born in the Tampa General.
That's in Tampa, Florida.
I was
Yes,
wondering
Tampa,
about
the
to ask you.
Tampa, Florida.
Gotcha, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All my Floridians love it.
Very cool.
Where did you go to school, man?
Oh, I thought we were doing back.
Yeah, it's back and forth.
Oh,
Steve.
sorry, you go first.
Oh no, it's all right,
No.
man. All right, what's the worst
get
thing
the
you've
next
ever?
one.
Okay, what's the worst thing you've ever eaten?
Worst thing I've ever eaten?
Yep.
One's gonna be a
That's-
real interview.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
That's rough.
I know, right? It's real. Well, you got to get to know
Okay.
him with those.
Probably, I'm gonna say this. I went over to Guatemala for a church group thing, and you had to eat. It's crazy. But
That's gonna be a
it's
question
just-
later,
No,
yes.
that's fine. Anyways, we went to Guatemala, and it was like very disrespectful if you didn't eat their food. So one of their desserts they brought out was in a plastic cup. It was cold scrambled eggs with raisins and cinnamon sticks in it.
Real quick
I had
question:
to eat it all,
was it scrambled eggs, cooked or uncooked?
uncooked,
Okay.
with raisins and a cinnamon stick. So I had to munch on that cinnamon stick like I felt like I was Bugs Bunny.
Raisins on their own is disgusting. So
It was rough. It was rough.
That's like
So
the worst fucking thing
Straight up
ever.
rough.
did you eat it all?
Yep, I had to. I would have felt bad, so I held my breath and I shoveled it in, and not
Wait,
good.
Did you eat the cinnamon stick too?
You had to.
Oh my! You're not supposed to eat the raw cinnamon stick.
Well, guess
Come on.
what?
You do apparently down there.
Yes.
How did you communicate with them?
We had a we had a translator. Only one for the group.
Oh, okay.
You should have said you were allergic.
Yeah, well.
To translators?
No, to the cinnamon stick or something.
Alright.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna fall off of you.
All right.
I want the same one. What we got?
The worst thing I've ever eaten? Human puke.
Oh no!
Why would you do that?
It wasn't. Well, it was somewhat conscious.
Was it yours?
No,
Oh my god!
I've eaten two people's too. If you want to like double on top.
Tom, I know you don't want to talk about this, but I
Witness.
want to hear this story.
All right, number one, first time.
No
I don't want
names.
to-
No names. We brought this up on the podcast before, a long time ago. Got drunk at a party. Was making out with a person, and before you know it, the puke rivers are flowing into Neal's mouth, coming out the sides, and there's a picture/video on his phone of it.
I
Yeah,
want to see that.
yeah, I got that.
Oh
That's
my
good shit. I'm
God.
gonna play it at his wedding.
And I came back for seconds too.
Yeah, he did.
He's a man of the people.
I'm a man for the people and by the people.
I've ate my own puke on accident, but like that was just because in the fire service the rule is you never eat more than your mask can hold.
Mhm.
And we might have been doing something, and I just had a garbage plate, and
Ooh,
I ended up puking in my fire mask.
probably
and
tastes the same though.
Oh
It was
god.
not good for anyone involved.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
apparently that's how you get hepatitis. By the way, didn't know that.
Well, that's blessed.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
mean,
story for
why
another
not?
time.
Okay.
You know, we don't need to get into that.
So Neal, his worst thing is eating his puke. Steve is raw eggs.
I think
And
Yeah.
Rocky does it all the time. Neil wins on that one.
Yeah, I think Neil went up.
There's no way I could have topped that. That's gross.
One up.
Damn.
Ta-dang.
All right.
My turn.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I had one really good one. Oh, obviously, we got to get to know you're from the sports special, obviously, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's do a little bit of a crossover. What's your favorite sport?
Football. It's easy.
Easy one. All right. Favorite team in said sport?
Well, it depends because sports, like, there's different sports. There's baseball. There's
NFL.
No,
NFL
he,
is-
he said in said sports,
Yeah,
so
it's
in your favorite.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay, that makes sense. You're from Tampa.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm gonna get off of that because I know you know nothing about sports.
I know that there's a
Um,
ball and it's in an oval shape.
I want to know. This is actually as I was writing this, I was like, this is actually intriguing because I'm curious. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh, this is a big one. This is a loaded gun.
I like this
It's like
one.
an interview question.
Well, let's.
Yeah, see?
Hey,
Well,
do you want a
this is an
job
interview.
too? A job interview, smart ass. Why don't you skip your ass back in there and touch your penis like you always do?
He's not wrong though. He actually hit the nail on the head.
I'm gonna
Also,
hit
that's another
your head
penis
with
joke.
the nail.
Another penis joke there. Anyways, 10 years, right?
Yep.
So that is what, a decade or 365.25 days times 10. So that's a lot of days. Or if you want to do out, oh, fuck it. All right. So, anyways, in 10 years, I see myself potentially graduating from college in some math-related field.
Tom.
I will suck your
He
dick.
did
Drop.
it. He did it. not
He's
me.
half asleep. Don't worry about
Okay,
him.
fair enough.
Maybe somewhere else. You never know. But I don't see myself in the Ra-Cha-Cha. Maybe like still in the area, but maybe like Buffalo or something. Not near Ra-Cha-Cha.
Alaska.
Or maybe in Alaska. Because once you go to Buffalo, you never come back. You just end up in Alaska. Who fucking knew?
It's pretty much the same shithole.
Well, you're not wrong. Sometimes.
offense.
Alaska's probably got a better football team.
And
And you get paid to live there.
And yeah, it's better.
your groceries are pretty much get delivered depending on where you live.
Well, yeah, if you go to Seattle, they get delivered too.
And there's bears
Well, in
out there.
Alaska, you just walk out your front door, shoot a moose, and then there you go.
You know, it really sounds like the Alaska
like a
thing I made.
drive-thru.
Can I change my answer?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, in 10 years, I want to be living in the Alaskan wilderness,
You're not gonna.
with
Dead.
one eye and a peg leg.
Yeah, you're dead.
I can see that.
A broken ass Thor out there just swinging your
You're
shitty
gonna
hammer.
be singing the theme song to SpongeBob?
I could do that.
He's the guy in the painting.
I would hate to visit you.
I would just live in like a tree stump or something.
Alright, guys, it's September. You know what we gotta do? Fuck, we gotta visit Neal, don't we? Yeah, he's out there somewhere.
Couldn't get it off. Sorry, it's on your own this
Get the-
time.
Get the
This
bait
stump's
him.
my bathroom. This stump's my couch. Don't mix up the two. Did that once.
Shit. All right, my turn. I can jump past that one real quick. All right. Let's see here. This was actually one I was thinking of earlier. So, you're out in the town, okay? No, it's a simple one. What's the first drink you order when you go out to the bar?
Get a beer.
Okay. What
It's
kind
so
of beer?
vague.
No, what kind of beer though?
See,
Like, what if you were to choose any
he knows.
kind of beer?
He knows.
He knows.
That's an easy question. I'm gonna let him answer it because he knows it.
A Guinness.
Oh, Guinness. So you're a Guinness man.
I do love the Guinness.
Beer tells a lot about a man.
Oh yeah.
Sure
Yeah.
question. He can't afford Guinness. His broke ass has to get Miller Lite.
No, that's why I buy him.
There you go.
Surround yourself with wealthy people, and you're solid.
And you can always have Guinness.
That's not motto to live by right there.
Put that on a
Yep.
shirt.
Oh, see now I really broke this down because I watch your guys' show. I love it.
I feel like that's a dig, but
But
okay.
no, I do.
Really?
So this is a straight up. I'm really looking forward to this answer. Okay, if you could live in a video game, what would the game be?
Is there any that take place in Alaska?
Like legit, you could be in a video game. What video game would you want to live in and why?
That's
Like
really
World of
hard.
Warcraft?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to live in that. That's a
Mario, you
nightmare.
get to save a hot ass princess.
That's actually a bad one. You never actually fuck said princess. You never
You
bear
don't
it.
know that.
You
Yeah,
do.
we do.
Mario's
Yeah, you
still
do.
in it. You just steal it
Also,
from Mario.
you look at that castle. Let's do Mario 64 for example.
Alright.
Why I wouldn't choose it. Look at the castle. How many fucking different doors lead to fucking ass nowhere?
Yeah, or a deadly ass fucking painting.
Then you got Bowser.
Yeah. Or any of the Mario universes are terrifying. Fucking terrifying. All right. I wouldn't choose Zelda. That's an obvious one right off the bat. You're just reincarnating over and over again just to fucking hate your life.
I feel like this is gonna be my best question I answer all night.
I wouldn't choose any of like the Far Cry ones. Same premise, pretty much. You're in the middle of like, use the new one for example. New Far Cry. You're in the middle.
Montana.
Yeah, you're in Montana. That's pretty much hell. So I would never choose to live in. Oh yeah, it is.
Far Cry 5 is fucking hell. It's a bunch of psycho Christians trying to kill each other.
You'll kill.
Yeah, if you're the main character, that's not
Yeah,
part of the question.
that's not part of the question. I feel like I would be like an NPC, just chilling
Yeah.
out, be like, "That's my hut, some dude's rubbing machine. I'm not fucking with him," and then I'd still get shot.
If you were designing a main character, you wouldn't design Neal, with all due respect.
No, you're none taken.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like in Mario Universe, I probably would be a Goomba, just hating my fucking job. Zelda, I'd probably be the fucking Dooku's, the fucking.
So why would you be reincarnated if you're a Dooku? Only Link is the one that's reincarnated.
You don't know that though.
Yeah, so the next guy picks up the controller, and you have to go back to your job.
Hell.
If you're in said video game, can you use cheat codes?
Ooh, that's a good question.
No.
Because
No,
if so,
straight
I'm
rules.
going to Grand Theft
No,
Auto.
straight rules.
That'd be good.
Straight rules. No cheat codes. No.
Rack up 6
For the
stars,
older people that are
and then
watching
paint
this,
shop.
no game sharks, no cheat codes.
Game
Just
sharks.
Straight.
That's
see?
a-
Holy
that's a
throwback.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you choose Sims?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I would
You
fucking...
make
Oh, no,
a
no, no.
wall this high around, and you started that.
If
Not
you talk
even
about,
that.
If you talk about being safe, Sims.
Not that. You know why? I'm swimming in a pool. All of a sudden, pool disappears. I'm swimming in the ground. What the fuck do I do? Can never leave the ground. I'm just that weird dude that's like this for the rest of my life.
You're Spiegel.
Yeah, I'm literally a Smeagol without legs.
Wii
Fucking
bowling.
great. Wii bowling, also terrifying. If I'm a spectator and someone throw...
What if you're a pin? What if you're a fucking pin?
Okay,
Or the ball.
assuming I'm an actual adamant object in that game, I'm conscious in the game, I'm a crowd person. How many times have you tried to imp ball the crowd?
That's true.
Thank you. Alright.
Never get hit.
Good point.
It's just the
Yeah, but then you get
It's-
to jump up, spin
Alright,
around in a
so-
circle, and come back.
You're going through a lot of games that you wouldn't be in.
Well,
What's the
people
game
have
that
to
you would be
understand
in?
because it's hard to narrow it down. That's the issue.
'Cause he hasn't narrowed it down yet in his head.
That's right. So, all games end in death in some way, shape, or form. However, if I was going to choose one game I'd have to be in, it's a tie between either Harvest Moon. Don't fucking look at me like that. Either Harvest Moon or...
You can't say or. You got to pick one.
Okay, then I have to choose this. It'd have to be Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis for the DOS computer.
Jesus
You
Christ.
said you wanted to go somewhere
How
safe.
old were you when that game?
Okay.
I wasn't born. And
Yeah,
that's part of the reason. So,
You want to know? When I look at you guys, if I think video games, I know this is just gonna feed his ego, but
it's
this
gonna
is
be
how I feel.
I love
God
it.
of War,
Yeah.
right here.
I can see that.
I can't think.
Boy.
I can't think of the name, but I'm gonna the movie. You'll know it. Plex. What's that little orange thing?
Plexico.
Uh-huh.
What is it? Plexico? Is that his name? The thing that bounces
Oh.
and
orange
the
thing,
Cuber.
Oh, I'd love that
This
universe.
motherfucker's Cuber.
Dude, that'd be a good universe, though.
Yeah. I can see you get that fucking electric bill.
All right, you're up.
Oh, God. That's a really good one. Yes.
I was thinking you.
That's a really good one.
Cuber.
All right. If you had to choose any sport, but you had... it's just you. It's just you. You have no... What's the word I'm looking for? You have no, like, experience in it.
Uh-huh.
And you have to be in for one game and you get paid their salary for one game. But you have to make it through the entire game, match, whatever, without people noticing and kicking you out. What could you confidently get away with?
Bowling.
Good choice. Except
No,
you
it's
don't
not
think
a
so?
good choice.
You don't think so?
No, but
Sometimes you throw a gutter ball.
when he goes up there and gets 0 and the other guy
Whoa!
gets
Oh, he's
288.
Never gone bowling with me. You don't know what I do.
The premise of the question is you don't know nothing about the
You're
the set
talentless.
sport.
You
You're
have
talentless. All right.
You don't know anything. You don't know what you're doing.
That's not a bad one, though. Well, you think that's not a bad one, because think about it. You go up there, you throw, like, oh, my wrist.
But you get
That's
eliminated.
first shot.
All right.
No, but you have to play the game out.
Yeah, except they eliminate you.
Did they really?
Yeah,
Yes.
if it's a professional grade, if the question is a professional game, you get eliminated. So it's 1 through 8, and then like the first set, you go this, second set, and then you get eliminated
I need
if
to
you don't
rewatch
make it.
Kingpin.
This is a terrible question for you because you know nothing about sports.
I know minor details like ball shapes.
Well, but I didn't expect bowling. Like most people pick something else, but
All right. Well, I'll change
I
it.
think you'd want to pick something where you're completely covered.
He's
Wear
got
someone
this.
else's jersey.
I believe in
See,
this. Dude.
because I know you're gonna argue this point, but I got a person over here that's gone to the bar with me. I want to say darts because I'm decent at darts.
Okay.
I am decent at darts. I've,
Is there
But
professional
again,
No, it's just
Yeah,
him.
yes,
it's professional.
It's just him.
but they're way better. But I feel like that's the one sport like I'd have a shot to where someone would be like, all right, he's done it before. He might be not the best.
Might be having an off day.
Yeah.
I do poker because I just tried to try my luck on it.
No, you'd get shit on so hard.
I think we're getting a little lenient with sports here. I don't know if darts
Neal
are
definition.
sports.
Technically,
Neal
technically they
definition.
have contests every year. Right?
Yes,
Or
but
video games. But
That this is the whole weightlifting and
I
We're
fucking
not going down
golf.
that road again.
We're doing.
I guess.
Why wouldn't you do? Well, you could do like baseball or.
Well, I was
Cricket.
thinking that, but
Because I
that's
suck
a,
at baseball.
it's a physical
All
sport.
you
But
gotta
I
do is
guess
hit it.
it's Neal's question.
You
so
get up there and try to
Yeah,
hit a
or
99 mile an hour
Yeah, go
fastball. I want to see it. You do it, I'm like, all right,
Just tell
baseball.
coach- well, you have to play it the entire game, don't you?
Yeah.
Without getting kicked.
You
I
could be
need
the runner and have a
the tee.
DH.
I need the tee.
No, you'd be a runner.
It passes in my book, so it's good.
My
Check.
turn.
All right, cool.
We're going back to video games.
Oh.
I'm also curious on this one.
Okay,
See,
alright.
I really feng shui. All right. So, if you could be a villain or a hero, I want both.
Okay.
In a video game, who would you be? Hero and villain, and why would you be that?
Good
Okay,
question.
that is a good question. Oh, okay.
I watch a lot of Stephen A. and Skip Bayless. Just saying.
Do they ask this question? What is skips? Did they even know what a video game
Anyways,
is?
a villain's easy.
Yeah.
Ganondorf from Legend of Zelda. That's easy.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck you.
Fuck Ganondorf.
Well, no, it's a good pick.
All right,
because
well,
he's
time
really-
out. I'm not a gamer. Everyone knows this. I'm not a gamer. Describe, please.
Okay,
and
well-
why?
All right,
Really
easy.
He looks like
Fucking hard to
Ginobili.
He's got a giant nose. Let's just drop that
Turns
elephant
into a
on.
warthog.
He's very evil.
He's like a huge, really tall guy with a big ass nose, super evil ginger, and he like comes out of a painting and has a. That's the fight I could never beat.
The painting fight.
He's
super hard.
he's a bad guy. I think he's trying to like do bad things to Zelda.
Oh, he does bad things to Zelda.
Yeah,
It's implied.
It's like the Bowser, but worse.
Yeah, he's like a realistic Bowser.
So that's your villain.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Hero's a harder one though. Oh boy. I'm literally pouring through all the games in my head. Hero, I'd have to choose.
The Wii boxing guy.
Oh, yeah, the Wii boxing guy. Real fucking nice on that one. Oh god. I'm gonna have to choose either Marth or Roy from Fire Emblem. Probably never heard of that game, have you? No one
It's
has.
in Super
Sweet.
Smash. You
It's
know,
in-
Super
it's in
Smash.
Smash.
Right? Roy's the redheaded, Martha's the dark-haired one.
Alright,
Marth is the
alright.
one that looks like a chick.
Yeah.
Alright.
They both
So you want to look like a
s-
chick?
Marth,
I mean, I'd get away
Marth
with it.
looks more like a chick.
Roy looks like our.
I could probably pull in some lesbians and be like, "What's up, ladies?"
Hey, whatever works.
And then boom, dick, and they'd be like, "What?"
Alright, alright, alright.
He's one of those guys that just take it.
Hey.
Thanks, man.
Okay.
Really,
So,
that means
Neal,
a lot to me.
You're on next question.
All right, I'll save it for later. Okay. I was gonna do the Covenant question, but
I got some good ones. Don't worry.
okay.
We can save it for later.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay. If you had to choose any car in the world that you would own forever, like no matter what, it never broke down.
Bugatti.
Okay.
Yeah, he had that one on lock.
Yeah, you shot that one.
I
Real-
tagged
can I-
both
can I-
these
yeah,
guys.
Can I just pause for a second? That video you tagged me in?
The porcelain Bugatti.
Ooh.
Yeah. Nasty.
It's the world's fastest car. Once you hit max speed, like it's got a button where everything goes down, and once you hit max speed, you got 10 minutes on the tires and 5 minutes on gas.
It's also the deadliest car. If
Yes.
you crash that, you are dying instantly.
Yeah, you're
That's
dead.
true.
But if
Oh.
I could have a car, it's the Bugatti.
Okay.
It's the Bugatti.
Good choice. Good choice.
Absolutely. What do I?
How many more you guys got?
Hey, don't rush us.
No, I'm not rushing. I'm just prepared.
My
If you
brain
guys-
is a minefield.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
All
what
right,
the
let's
fuck
get
that
into
means.
the fun question. Well, hold on, no, you guys are gonna talk about that. I don't want to ruin that on your show. So, actually, we're gonna. This is gonna be a fun one. John read this one. How old? See, how old were you, and where were you when you lost your virginity?
Nice.
Mm.
That's a good one. All right. So.
Oh boy.
Don't you fucking lie.
I won't. I can't. They know. See, you know.
Witness.
What?
It was me.
Witness, I fucked him in the ass. We were 10. Anyways, no, moving on. So, yes, I was 20. I was in Pennsylvania with a girl.
Do you remember her name?
I do.
Thank God.
You don't have to give the name away. That's
Yeah,
fine.
no,
I
no,
just
I
want to
can.
make sure. No, it's fine.
No.
I just want to make sure you remember.
Oh, I do.
All right.
Kenny.
Kenny Andra, please get it right.
I don't know how to
I
tell
just
you this,
pushed
Neal.
the dick away.
You might have been a guy.
What? No. She just said she had a really long clitoris. Like,
Hey,
It's
whatever.
a
it
very
was.
large
just a
clitoris.
very large clitoris. And some...
Did you bang China?
Oh
Oh my
God.
god.
That's disgusting.
Is it my question?
Yep. Cheers. Go ahead.
Okay. If you had to choose one celebrity to have sex with, both sexes,
Like-
who and why?
All right. Is wrestling a celebrity?
Yeah, that's someone that's
Alexa
like...
Bliss. I don't need to give you a reason why.
Yeah.
Guy?
We're not
You have to
creepy.
choose a dude.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
It is.
It's a tough one. I like that.
Well, you know who's John's be.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. He'd suck the Rock's dick so fucking hard. You wouldn't even...
Are you out of your mind? I would not want to sleep with The Rock.
I feel like
Yeah, you would.
I'd marry The Rock, but
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna
I
sleep.
feel like I'd bang Thor.
Oh, so Chris
Chris
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth or Thor?
Absolutely.
As
As long
Wait,
as
no,
he,
hold on a second.
as long as he's dressed up and he's got the eye patch,
So
like
Chris Hemsworth as Thor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't want to bang Chris Hemsworth. What the fuck have you done? Red Dawn? No one cares. I want to bang
I actually
Thor.
like that one.
I did like
wasn't
it,
a bad
but
movie.
I think it's either Chris Evans or
So you like-
Hemsworth.
okay.
Like, you
Or
know?
Ryan Reynolds.
Ooh,
That's-
no, because Lauren's got a fetish with Ronald. I can't do it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
Deadpool costume.
all right. I got another one. Describe to me and all our viewers, 5, in full detail,
20, sir.
your perfect girl.
Easy. All right. What do you
Ganondorf.
want?
Face.
And you can't-
tan.
Giant
Hey,
slong.
Hey, you cannot do like cans of jizz. All right, it's got to be like you got to legit.
Take a sloth, make it a female. Fuck it.
I fuck a sloth even if it was. We're not going to go into that territory.
Tan.
Easy.
Body. Tan.
So,
She's like a 4.
I'd say
It's like a 4.
I'd say anywhere between C and D cups. Decent ass, because you can't have perfect ass and C and D cups. It's just not possible.
Well, it is possible.
Shut your fucking mouth, Tom. So, moving on. She has to be Asian.
Like, hold on a second. You can't just say Asian. There's many different
Good point.
styles of
I'd say either South Korean, northern mid-Japan to eastern China.
Asian. Okay.
That
That
region.
was so detailed.
Yeah, he's thought about this.
He's been
Holy
just
fuck!
long
All
there.
right, go ahead.
I'd say probably black to dark brunette. Hair about. Oh, what do you
I
think?
was just being clear. They're talking about the hair. Just saying.
Racist pig.
I'm not racist. You sounded racist. I was cleaning
Hair.
it up for
He
you.
was making sure the audience didn't think you were talking about a black Asian person.
Thank you.
Thank you
We
for
don't
that.
need to.
Hair to about shoulder, maybe a little longer. Yeah. That's about it.
What's her name?
Her name? Do I have to
Do
pick
you
a
want
name?
it to be an Asian name?
Yeah, I
You
definitely
do
would have
any
to.
personality.
Well, I thought we were going for looks.
Yeah, we are. It's a look.
I mean, let's be honest.
I'm not gonna say.
Alright.
You can't fuck a personality.
You said it. I'm the good guy, people. I'm the good guy.
Everyone
it's
knows
good.
you
I
were
like
going
it.
to say
Go
it.
Thank you, man.
Nope.
Actually, I'm very curious. Before I ask my question, what would
I'm
yours
the
be?
good guy. I brought it
Mine?
up.
I'm gonna say. Not to
I'll
sound
let you
racist.
live.
She's gonna be white for sure. Tan. I'm gonna say probably about anywhere between. This is gonna be very detailed. Anywhere between like 5'6", 5'7".
Ooh,
I like the
okay.
shorter ones. Blonde. Big old booty. I'm a booty girl.
Like a shelf?
Triple B.
Like no, I'm not talking like huge
Triple
booty
B.
to where it's like, oh my god, what's wrong with you? But like a really nice booty. All right, I'm not big on the boob. Like I like boobs, but I'm not that type where it's like it's the first thing you see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so blonde, nice handful.
Okay.
All right, about 5'6", blonde hair, blue eyes,
Jesus.
and could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
That'd be nice.
Christ.
That'd be real nice.
Bam.
I forgot to mention my eye color, green. It'd be
Yeah.
green.
Yeah.
So we can look at each other's eyes and we were reflecting, and then you never know whose eyes you're actually looking into.
Welcome to the Swiss Army Nerd Show.
Okay, so Neal's question's up.
All right. Want to do last question round?
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
one more.
yeah.
I got
Alright,
one
cool.
more.
You
Well,
should, I
this
do
will be
like
my
a
last
free
one.
intro, so that way
All right,
you come
I got
back
one more
further.
too, but it's
All
gonna
right.
be a game. So
Oh,
just
that's okay.
remember.
So, kill, fuck, marry.
Damn it! That was
God
mine.
Damn it!
It's all right. We're good. We got this. Goro bitch.
Who?
She has 4 arms.
Goro from
Oh,
Mortal Kombat.
all right,
Every
got it.
fucking
Go ahead.
time.
Her name is Shiva, by the way.
I don't.
Yep. Yeah,
whatever.
if you would have said that, I would have known who exactly
Whatever.
you're talking about.
Spider lady, which she more or less has 8
8
legs,
legs.
and
Okay.
they're not like just like weird.
Okay.
They're like
Okay.
circular around her body. And then the holes in the dead center.
All right.
And then trench foot, double trench foot.
Oh, the classic one.
Trench foot is a thing when your foot starts
I'll
rotting
show
away.
it.
It's just really nasty looking feet.
Well,
Smell
first of all,
Shit.
spider bitch is going because I'm arachnophobia. I can't do spiders.
That makes
She's
sense.
dead.
Dead
She's
off the
dead.
bat. Okay.
She's
I
dead.
think everyone's done that.
Yeah, she's
Most
dead.
people,
I can't
well,
do
they're
it.
all dumb.
I can't do it. No, I don't even want to see a pic. Oh, okay. I don't even want to see a picture.
It'll help you. That's trench foot, except it smells really.
Yeah, but I don't
bad.
got a foot fetish. So, all right. So I'm gonna marry her and I'm gonna fuck the other one. All right.
Fuck the Goro, bitch.
You're gonna fuck Goro, bitch?
Yep. All right. My turn.
Good
Go
luck.
for it.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so Tom, John, Patrick.
Yep.
You're doing...
Yep.
Oh,
That's
no.
what we're doing.
This is
Nope, we're doing it.
gonna bruise some ego.
This is what we're doing.
You know what? I don't really give a shit.
This is what we're doing. Is it gonna be your co-host?
I'll take one for the team. I'll die.
No,
I
no,
don't
no.
think he's not gonna kill you. You're the nice one.
Yeah, I feel
He's
like.
gonna marry her.
Hey,
fuck
I'm gonna
you.
whisper what
You
I think
say-
you're gonna pick, and you
Okay.
let me know. All right.
Sorry, Patrick. You're getting married or fucked or both.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Close.
Close. Damn
Close.
it. The first one I was right?
Yes.
So
So,
I knew that one.
sorry, Tom.
Yeah,
You're dead.
kill me.
Kill
Sorry.
Tom.
I got to. Tom would be a gentle lover. I couldn't fuck him. I'm just being honest. You'd be. I feel like.
Haven't seen me lately.
Oh Jesus!
Oh,
All right, so
Oh,
I couldn't.
God.
I also couldn't marry you though, because like I would feel bad.
Oh.
I was waiting for like what that was.
What's
What's
going on?
going on?
There's a lot of dead space here.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
What
What's
are we
going on?
doing?
And then I would marry
Mary
Patrick and I'd fuck John.
I'm getting fucked.
And I wouldn't let him fuck me. I'd fuck him.
Yeah, I can't.
what's going
I
on?
figured.
He's you're dead. Or
No,
no, you're
you're
getting married.
You're married.
He's
I'm-
banging John.
I'm getting
Two
hung.
guys.
I want a divorce.
All right, fuck you. You're getting killed, marrying Tom.
No
All right.
divorces for 30 years. That's part of it now.
But real quick, I get a surprise question because I'm
Oh.
curious. I know you're gonna bring this up, but I want to be a part of this. All right. What'd you think of Infinity Wars?
We can't.
No, what I
Damn
think. What I
We
think.
It's not here.
No, I know. But we're getting into it, and you can stay right here. We're going right into it, and then we can do the world reviews. And
Oh no,
our
I didn't pick it.
opinions.
All right, one last.
And
I didn't
then-
pick this.
Okay.
Real quick, what's your favorite movie? You can't pick Fury Road or The Room.
Ooh.
Can I pick any of my bad movies?
Yeah,
It's your
whatever.
favorite
Whatever.
movie. You
It's
just
a
can't do
favorite
Fury
fucking
Road or The Room.
Okay, yeah, you really nail and cough in that
Yeah,
one.
I know.
Pick the wizard now.
It's no, I'm not gonna pick the
Should ask your
wizard.
co-host because I texted him and he told me not The Room or Fury Road.
I like the wizard though.
Wizard's a good one, but it's not my favorite.
Troll 2.
No, it's not Troll. I actually don't like Troll 2. I actually hate Troll 2. It hurts me to watch that movie.
One movie we watched.
It's with the popcorn
Did-
sex,
did
yeah,
Moral
the
Guys?
popcorn
Yep.
sex. No, that's Highlander, and that's also a rough one. It's not my favorite movie.
All 5 of them.
There's
It's
5
hard.
of them?
There's 6 actually.
Yeah,
Okay, 6.
I'd have to choose probably Back to the Future. I really enjoy Back to the
like
Future.
those.
I really like
Which
them.
one?
Well, all 3, but if I had to choose, it'd be probably first one. Yeah.
All right. I know I brought it up to all of you fuckers, and we're supposed to be friends, but I bet you can't name mine. If you can, I'll give you $800.
Stand by me.
No,
The Notebook.
no,
I don't think you've ever brought it up.
I haven't. So you're out, and I
Oh, I
have.
thought stand
I,
by me.
I'll give you an extra 200 if you can figure it out.
What genre? What? Come on, you gotta know the genre.
I'm trying to think. Hold on. It's
Does it fall
difficult.
under like
It's-
action adventure or
Uh,
drama?
I would say drama.
Like action drama?
There
or
will be
just
blood.
drama?
There will be blood.
No.
What's her guess?
I'll give you an easy hint. Jake Gyllenhaal is in it.
Oh
George
my.
Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, too easy. Too
No.
easy. Duh.
What is it?
Brokeback Mountain.
No.
Oh shit!
I thought that was.
And Patrick Swayze's in it.
Oh, Footloose.
No.
Oh,
Horse
no,
Shows?
is that Road? No, he's
I
not.
like how you just keep guessing the same one.
Last
So
name,
tough.
if you can't figure it out. Frank.
Frank.
Donnie Darko.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Yeah, that's a good movie
You
too.
actually have said that.
That's a
yeah.
good fucking movie too.
I forget. That's the one.
Why would I not tell my co-host one of my favorite movies? We're
Yeah.
supposed to be like this.
Well, I know, but the reason I remember why you brought up Darko is because I hate Easter Bunny, and you're like, oh yeah, I watched Darko. You'd hate that movie.
Frank, yeah,
Yeah.
Easter.
Got it.
Donnie Darko, my favorite movie.
Makes sense.
Alright,
12 hours, 13 minutes, 14
Are we
seconds.
into
Saw.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it for the interviews.
All
So
right.
good job. You guys did good. That was really good. So we'll move. Want to do movies or
Where's the
save
movies?
movies for last?
Let's
Movies or video games? Yeah, you can bounce.
You're up. It was a
It
pleasure.
was a good time.
It was great.
We need to do this more often.
All right, we do. I
Good
agree.
shit.
Um,
Good shit.
well, let's see. We got about what 30, 20 minutes.
Yeah, give or take.
All right, cool. Let's
Plenty of time.
let's mix it up today a little bit because we're mixing things up.
I'm in.
Let's do video games because there was actually quite a bit of video game news this
All
week.
right, and then. Cool.
All right. So, you have anything you want to start us off with video games first before I jump into mine?
Yeah, I played drunken bar fights on VR.
Why would you do that?
Because it's amazing.
Is it really?
Yes. Like, okay. You think it's dumb, right?
Yeah.
Well-
VR head, like on your phone?
No, I play it on PS4, whatever.
Okay.
And it's so fucking funny because like you're playing the VR, but you're drunk. So like you'll throw a punch and then you'll just completely miss it, and the other guy just fucks you up. It's so hard to win. It's the dumbest thing you'll ever play. Hysterically funny.
Okay.
It's-
I will have to give that a try then.
It's so underrated. Like it's amazing. I can't imagine drunken because it simulates drunken bar fights. I can't imagine being drunk and playing drunken bar fights. I'm just saying.
That's like in some Inception.
If you're drunk and playing drunk bar fights, doesn't mean you're better.
Maybe you're sober. Maybe they cut out
Cancel
each other.
out, like so you like swim wild.
We'll have to test this
All I'm
You
saying
swing
is
the opposite way to hit.
it's all I'm saying is it's amazing, and I highly recommend it if you're somewhere near a PS4 VR. It's pretty fucking cool.
Anything else?
No, I have
you-
other stuff, but
Okay.
I bet you're gonna like the. We got the God of War review.
Yeah.
And then,
We're gonna start there
yeah,
actually.
that's pretty much
God
it.
of War. It's been getting 10 out of 10, 9.5 out of 10, big old dick out of 10.
Let's hear the harshest
Giant-
reviewer that we have here.
Yeah.
review this
Let's
game.
get the fucking Nazi reviews going.
Well, I've said in the past.
Because you're a harsh reviewer.
Fuck off. I said in the past that I hate my PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Multiple times. I've said it in multiple episodes. I know this.
Yes, you have.
Shut.
This game is worth turning on the PlayStation for.
Wow.
Oh wow,
Definitely.
it's a bold move.
I have had a lot of fun playing it. I was playing it last night. I enjoy it a lot. I'd probably give it. I wouldn't give it a 10 out of 10.
Okay.
What
For
would you give it?
well, if we're good for doing storyline, probably a 7 out of 10.
Really, everything I've read is the storyline is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The storyline is very interesting, but it doesn't feel like God of War anymore.
Okay, so it's, I
It-
guess.
It's not Kratos on a rampage trying to avenge his family. This is him trying to teach his son
How to take his mantle, right?
how
So it's
to
like-
how to survive.
So it's
Yeah.
like disappointed dad VR.
That's what I heard too. That's what I heard. There's a lot of. It's definitely different. It's
It's different, but it's good.
you're a father, like a hard ass father, like a '90s father.
You don't ever call him by his name.
No, it's always boy, right?
It's boy.
That's all the memes I keep seeing is like, well, hey
Boy.
boy, yeah,
Yeah, I hear it a lot at work now because everybody knows I've played it.
yeah.
Okay.
I kind of like that though. I like that it's the disconnect because Kratos isn't supposed to be this
Kratos
great.
is trying to teach himself
Yeah.
how to control all the anger from previous series.
Yeah,
In this one, he's trying to pass that teachings onto his son while he's teaching himself.
that's pretty cool.
Kind of like some kind of guru shit.
Do you get like options in the dialogue and shit, or is it like it's
No.
all set? Okay, 'cause
It-
I didn't know if
the
like maybe.
dialogue is pretty much set
Okay. Well, okay. Well, that's probably for the best, obviously.
because it's not that open world.
So the storyline you give 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
What do you give graphics?
Graphics is probably a 10 out of 10.
Wow. Okay.
Good.
What else?
What about gameplay? Like,
action play? I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
action
like
play.
fighting and all that.
It is hard.
that's
good,
not
though.
a rating.
Hard,
Oh, okay. You were talking about gameplay.
Yeah,
Gameplay
but, like-
is hard.
Yeah, that could.
So,
Yeah. How would you rate that? Is that good or is that bad? I love when games are difficult. That's the challenge.
too easy. It's just like a
I
hack and slash.
So it's not. Yeah, it's not a hack and slash.
no, it's not. It's old school. It's not old school hack and slash.
Is it like you press a button to do a certain move like the other God of War?
It's how do I put this? It's R1 for light attacks, R2 for heavy attacks.
Okay. So old school action plays. Okay.
Yeah.
Playing PlayStation?
Yeah. God of
God
War
of
is on
War, that's it.
PlayStation.
Sorry.
It,
God of War.
Doesn't matter what
That's-
it's for.
My rating was
It
it's
does.
worth turning the
That's like-
PlayStation on for.
I'm only going to the Geneseo Theater for Affinity Wars. You're still a loser.
Yeah, you still have no arms.
Steve, shut up and let him finish
Alright.
his review.
I like the gameplay, so probably 8 out of 10
Alright.
as well.
What about overall? What'd you give it? That's pretty much the three mains.
Yeah, those are the 3 mains, I'd say.
Probably an 8 out of 10.
Okay.
An 8
Wow,
out of
that
10.
is impressive.
That's
coming
probably
from
your
you.
highest review, I think.
Yeah.
So far.
It's not a movie though.
Well,
so
I don't know if you guys noticed,
yeah.
I'm pretty into the games.
yeah.
Well, no, hey, God of War's a great franchise. It's
Yeah.
one of PlayStation's like cornerstones.
When I bought my PS3, it came with all the previous God of Wars and then the one before this one.
Phone.
So God of War's good. Because if I were to ever play PlayStation, it would be for like God of War. Because I played God of War 1, 2, all those.
Ascension goes to Sparta
Yeah.
and all that.
And all those were great. They played a lot like Dante's Inferno. I don't know if you ever played that.
that is a
But
throwback
That's
game.
probably my
Yeah.
dad's favorite modern game. Just 'cause
Dante's? I
it's,
love
it's
Dante's.
Christian religion based.
Yeah, I love Dante's Inferno. It's
Vaguely,
phenomenal.
yeah.
If you've never played it, it's an amazing game. It's hack and slash, but it's a little bit more.
It's a
very good.
trailblazer though,
Oh.
definitely.
Yeah, but God of War, I read so much about it, and it's been nothing but positive things. But without giving away the ending, there's going to be sequels, right? I heard it's a
I
trilogy.
don't think there is going to be.
Because from everything I read is they already confirmed God of War 2. So,
Oh, did they?
yeah. So, from what I read, it's a trilogy, but I didn't beat it. I didn't read the spoilers on
Well,
beating it.
I would like to see sequels,
There's gonna
but-
be. You don't have a
but
game this
without
successful.
spoiling the ending, they kind of made it seem like what you and me were talking about before at work.
Like, this is, you're passing the mantle? type thing, or
Spoilers!
Something happens.
Something happens. Might
Okay.
be passing the mantle.
so. Well, that's the thing with this. It's obviously going to do big. So they said it was a trilogy. If they make enough money, which they already have, they're going to do.
I thought they weren't going to do trilogy. I thought they were going to do DLCs.
Well, they might, and then that's the world we live in.
Yeah,
But
the
from what
DLC
I
world.
understand, what I was reading on, and he hates IGN, but on IGN they said it was a trilogy, and God of War 2 is already pretty much announced. Like they already went and said they already have the domain made, all that shit. Doesn't mean for sure, but it's looking like it, especially because the reviews have been so stellar. But if I were to ever play PlayStation, that would be one of the games that made me do it.
All right.
So that's cool. 8 out of 10.
Oh, cool.
Not bad.
Lore-based wise, it's I wouldn't say it's deep because they're literally just plucking everything out of Norse mythology into it, other than the one big thing, Kratos' kid.
Yeah. Okay. So is it... okay, I don't know how emotional you are when it comes to like video games and stuff, but is the storyline like emotional? Do you get attached to the kid? Or do you just really not give a shit because you call him boy the entire time?
At first, I liked the father-son relationship. I thought it was... I wouldn't say it was good. It made me laugh.
Yeah.
The interactions between them two, and then it got to a point where I just fucking hated the kid. But then he started to recover, and I liked him again.
Okay.
But there's this one point, it's an important chunk, where I just fucking hated his guts.
So it's like fatherhood.
I literally...
That sounds pretty right.
I tried to abandon him,
Okay.
and just let him get hit all the time.
Just like fatherhood.
Yeah, this is actually real life shit. This is
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's
All right,
impressive.
well, cool. If I would play it, that would be one of the
I
games.
told Tim it's worth turning the PlayStation on.
That's good. That's cool.
All right, cool. That's the main thing I wanted to get out. Oof, got a harsh reviewer
He's
over
a
there.
hater.
He's a hater on PlayStation.
That's okay. To each their own.
T-shirt.
That was the main thing I wanted to get out of the way because last week we teased. Well, 2 weeks ago we teased it for last week, but you know what happens.
I had to work nights last time during the podcast.
It's all right. I think
alright,
it's
shit
probably
happens.
good we gave it some time. So.
Yeah.
You gave it a week.
Lost anyway with last week's
Working
waffle.
nights.
I
Yeah.
had inventory.
What time did you get to work?
1 in the morning.
Was that nights?
Whatever. It's nice.
Anyways, moving on.
It's morning. That's no longer night.
Yeah, technically you're right on that one. So
Yes.
that brings us to the co-op games might be coming up. Remember we talked a few weeks ago about
A Way Out.
A Way Out. Yes, thank you.
Yep.
Lost it there for a second. Apparently there is going to be a co-op shooter game, 1930s co-op shooter game called Rebellion. That's going to come out this summer. And it's a co-op shooter game, from what I've read, kind of similar to A Way Out. I don't know if it's 100% co-op, kind of like A Way Out was, but it is a largely co-op based.
I think it's cool that it's kind of inspiring that because that's something we got away from. I think like Xbox Live in the beginning was like all about bringing people together, and then we kind of realized we all hate each other, and then they made it almost like impossible to get together now. And so it's kind of nice that they're getting back to that. So I'm all for co-op games. I think it's a good idea. I think if anything, it brings you closer to at least a single other person. So
Yes, I agree.
I'm all for
I had
it.
a question though.
Yeah.
Is A Way Out strictly? You have to
Strictly.
have some
Strictly co-op.
Cannot
Okay.
play it
I
alone.
was wondering if it was going to be similar to like Army of Two, where you can play with somebody,
But
and
it
you have
sucks.
to be with them,
Yeah.
or you can play by yourself.
And that's what
just
I'm
control that other
wondering
player.
if this is going to be similar. I haven't read anything much on it other than the release date. It's supposed to be a co-op shooter called Rebellion, 1930s. Comes out August 24th, if I remember correctly. But we'll see. I'll read more into it. Other than that, we got Mega Man 30th Anniversary. Limited edition run, though, for it. So as we were saying, numbers right off the bat. Boom.
I say 10 out of 10 for Infinity War.
Steve?
I'm gonna say 10 out of 10. I'm agree.
I can't give a perfect score, so 9 out of 10.
Okay. I'm going to have to go 9 out of 10 as well. I have 2 major qualms with it, which we will discuss and jump right on into.
Yes.
Or we can do your section first.
Well, no, I mean,
Anything else we like to talk to before spoilers? Because mine definitely have heavy spoiler.
Well,
Did we do theories?
well, we can. We'll do theories, but
we have theories.
obviously it was going to be a big movie. We went over it before, but it's going to break every record ever. You said it broke Justice League in the first 3 days or whatever crazy.
Shocker.
Yes.
In the first day.
It's 10 out of 10 for me. It's a high grade, but like I walked away going, that's the greatest movie I've ever seen. That was my opinion. I have no issues with the story. I guess if you're listening and you don't want spoilers, it would be now.
Yeah,
to
now is
bail.
a good point to bail.
Yes.
5. And then start.
5,
Give him a chance.
4, 3, 2,
That's long enough.
1,
You're
go.
done.
All right.
So, they're propped
So,
now.
The only thing I could kind of muster up is I didn't like that they killed Star-Lord because I wanted to see him face Tony Stark after it was completely his fault that Thanos got free.
That is part of my qualm right there.
I wanted Star-Lord to feel that guilt that Tony has felt so many times in so many other movies. Like, Tony's always the asshole that fucks it up. I just wanted it to be time to be Tony gets to be the guy you fucked. You know what I mean? I felt like that would have helped Star-Lord grow as a leader and a hero, and it also would have helped Tony grow into like a mentor role. So I was pissed that we won't get to see that. But I get it, I guess. But that's the only thing I sat and I was like, I don't get why you would do that.
See, I don't get it either. That's one of my qualms with the movie right there. You have Star-Lord, who's, I mean, don't get me wrong, he's pretty prickish in all his movies. That's kind of his character.
But he was a super prick in this one.
This one, he has a very little redeeming about him.
Yeah.
That's one of my things. I think they broke character quite a bit.
For him. I feel like they
Not
did.
just him, I think Thor did too.
Well,
I can see that a little bit.
Thor's, you gotta understand though, Thor just went through a lot of shit, so he makes sense.
Yes.
Thor being different makes sense to me because he went through a lot of shit and his whole family is killed. He's got nothing left to live for, so he's gonna be a broken man. Star-Lord didn't make any sense other than, I guess, jealousy. I guess that's the only thing. But even still, he was very out of his character. He was he was very dickish. And not in a funny Tony Stark way where he's a smartass. Like in a, why are you doing the things you're doing and being selfish the way you are? He just wasn't a very good Guardians leader, in my opinion.
No, I agree. And it starts right off the bat with that, too.
Yeah, he was, as soon as they meet Thor. He's
literally every act he's in.
Yeah. So I don't know why they decided to do that. I'm guessing it's like a character arc. Like, maybe we'll see him redeem himself.
In the second portion or in the next Guardians or something. I could see that, but it did feel weird, though.
Yeah, it did. He was the only one where I was, like, kind of confused about him. Why is he being such an asshole?
Mm-hmm.
And I also didn't like the fact that they were all acting super stupid. Just as soon as Iron Man came into the picture.
What do you mean?
They all, followed his lead.
No, they were just retards.
Like, what do you mean, though?
Okay, Iron Man gives a plan. He goes, that's great. I love it. That's stupid. And then they just all turned into a bunch of idiots and clowns.
They kind of are, though, and I think that's the point they were making.
They didn't make that so much obvious in their own movies.
Well, because they have nothing to compare to. So, like, we're used to Drax being an idiot when it's just them and the Guardians. But when you have Tony in a super serious situation, I don't think the Guardians understood how serious it was. At that time, they didn't know Gamora was dead. At that time, they didn't know Thanos was destroying Earth. They didn't know all of these things.
They didn't know the variables, yeah.
So I think that's the point. It's like, oh, they took it not so serious, and now you guys are going to pay the price. Like, for me, that made sense because the Guardians are goofy, and they're dumb. And the Avengers used to be. Like, remember Avengers?
Yeah, the first Avengers, it was a similar
They were
idea,
goofy and they were dumb and like, it takes us a minute to get our stuff together. Well, the Guardians are meeting the sole Avenger. This is Iron Man. He's the leader of all of this. He's seen everything. He's in it for real, like serious. He's there to kill Thanos. I don't think, like, Chris Pratt or Star-Lord and them, I don't think they really grasped the situation. And I think that's why they were making it that way. It's like, okay, that's why Tony was like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? And I think that's why when they all perish, I think that's part of it. It's like, okay, you guys didn't take it seriously, and Star-Lord, you were an idiot, and this is the price you pay type shit. They all made mistakes. That was the whole point of the movie, is they all made mistakes. Thor should have aimed for the head. Doctor Strange probably should have never get the time stone, but that could be argued.
I have an argument on that one.
Chris Pratt or Star-Lord shouldn't have gotten emotional. Tony shouldn't have went to Titan, because imagine if they were all on Earth together, they could have all did what they did to Thanos.
On Titan, but better.
Yeah, so there's a lot of mistakes, and that was kind of the theme of the movie, is these people aren't perfect, and up to this point, they got away with it. Now they're not.
Yeah, I mean, look at the second Avengers, for example. They straight up dropped the city.
Yeah.
And that could have been prevented long ago because they made that villain.
Yeah.
That was the whole thing. They're not perfect, get it? But they made Ultron. That was his fault.
Yeah. I get what you're saying, and there were parts of the movie where I was like, I don't like what they did with this character per se, but I think it's gonna pan out. Like you said during the movie, like, you can't grade it because it's not a whole movie. And it's not. You're right. It's literally one half of a movie. But at the same time, just there, I'm okay with that being just a movie because I know it's going to be resolved in the second one. All of those character flaws are going into these next movies. You know what I mean? You have to think, Marvel thinks long term. So whatever's happening with Star-Lord and all of them, it's going to be resolved. You know what I mean? Their failures will come to light. I mean, the shit they did 10 years ago is coming. So I liked it. I loved it. I thought it was perfect. I wouldn't rewrite anything. I really wouldn't. I might have an issue with Star-Lord, but I wouldn't rewrite it because I think it's going to pay off. You know
I definitely think the payoff will be there too, and I would definitely, depending on how the second one pans out.
The second one really has to deliver. They've got a lot to sew up.
I'm interested to see also, my other qualm was Ant-Man.
Yeah, and what they said, they're saving that, and they actually came out and they said Ant-Man and the Wasp couldn't be in the movie because it was such a serious toned movie. They don't want that to affect the playful nature of Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Which makes sense. And that also makes sense why the next movie is going to be set before Infinity Wars.
Yeah, well, it's during. They said it's literally directly during.
Like right in front.
Yes, like so all the way up to where everyone perishes, that's when Ant-Man ends. Ant-Man and the Wasp. So we'll see. It did bug me a little bit that there were certain characters just completely not in it, and all they said is like, oh, they're on house arrest.
Yeah,
who the fuck cares about house arrest when
Yeah.
Thanos is coming?
That was a little bit like...
So I thought that was a little bit of a
At
cop
least
out.
they tried, but like still, I feel like you could have done more. Be like, oh, they're on house arrest, we haven't seen them in a while.
About Thanos.
No, but
He showed up in Civil War though, like...
Ant-Man should still, they should be like, yo, like, this is a thing. Like, we have an Infinity Stone. There was more information that could have been communicated, and I get it until they met Guardians and Thor and all that shit, but there were ways they could have communicated better and prepared better. But again, that's the theme. Mistakes. They're not all perfect.
Yeah, Tony didn't even want to call Cap at the beginning.
Yeah, and that's kind of the stubbornness, the pride, all that. If you look at it, there's underlying themes of like, these people have a lot of issues, and I think this was kind of a redemption story for Tony, because Tony started it like immature, like I'm not going to call Cap, and then by the end of it, he's trying to protect all these other Avengers, and he was willing to die for them and shit. So he went from being selfish at the Iron Man 1 all the way to willing to die one-on-one with Thanos. So I thought it was cool. This is a big finale for these characters, and I think everyone got their shine. I think every character got a little piece. I liked them a little bit more. Even Star-Lord. I mean, I like how he acted, but I like that it added a layer to him, that he was a jealous prick.
I agree.
I like that.
So, should we jump into some theories? Because I got a few.
Yeah,
got a
we'll do some
few
theories
here.
real quick.
So, my first one is the whole 1 out of 14 million possibilities.
Yeah.
I think he planned it.
I think so too. I think that's obvious because I think it was obvious right before when he said it had to be you.
Mm-hmm.
And
No, it had to be this way.
it had to be this way. I think that was the line because obviously Doctor Strange saw everyone die. He knew
what was going to happen.
Yes, you don't watch 14 million different ones and not know. And I don't think he could have told them what was going to happen because
it messed with the time zone.
Yeah.
So I think he planned it. Doctor Strange said scenes before that, I'm not going to give up the Infinity Stone for you people.
Mm-hmm.
And he's not. I don't think he changed his heart for Tony or Spider-Man. I think
he changed it for the future.
Yeah, I think he knew this is what I have to do. Bye.
Now here is my question to that. They've not confirmed Doctor Strange 2 yet still.
Yeah, it's still in the air, but I think
won't until
I think there's no possible way they don't do another one. I was not the biggest Doctor Strange fan, and then after this movie I'm a huge fan because I think they really, his sarcasm and his realism and his honesty I love it. I think that's needed.
It put him in the perspective for what he does.
Yes, and I like his no bullshit approaches to things. Like he got tortured and shit, and like I liked it. I liked Stephen Strange in this. I think it was great. They'll do a second one. I really do think. I think moving on from that theory, I think that none of the characters that perished are dead. I think they're in the soul world, in the soul gem, which he never used at any point in the movie.
True.
So we have no idea what the soul gem even does. But in the comics, there's a soul world, and Adam Warlock can access it.
They have said he's not going to be in it, though, Adam Warlock.
Yeah, he's definitely not going to be in it, but they can replace him with Captain Marvel. But anyway, I think they're all in the Soul World, and the movie's going to be split into 2 parts. One, them on Earth trying to get back together with Titan, with Tony and them, and then the Soul World version where they're all trying to get out of the Soul World.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the plan, and they're making if you really pay attention to who died, it's all the new Avengers. Mm-hmm. And then the main ones who survived just so happen to be all our original OGs.
Right.
Other than Rocket.
They did that other than Rocket.
Yeah, but you need someone from the Guardian crew there.
And they have like some of the new Black Panther guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, like they had what's her name?
Shuri. They had I know her from Walking Dead, Michonne. I can't think of her name. Mm-hmm. And then they had the Man-Ape. They had a bunch of weird people. So I think they're building to Phase 4. Like this is it. Like this is probably the last time we're going to see our Avengers.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like this will be the ribbon for Tony. You know what I mean? They're gonna do the nice thing. They even showed Pepper Potts.
Yeah.
They'll have the kid.
Yeah.
You know, and he'll maybe show up in cameos. Maybe he'll have one more movie, but I don't think he'll be Grand Avenger anymore.
I think Tony's moving on, and that was the whole point of him kind of dawning on Spider-Man, like, you're the guy. That's his pick to be the next leader. And I think he's grooming him because he knows his time's coming to an end, and it's time for someone else to take the mantle.
Do you think Spider-Man takes over, though?
Yeah.
Not at first.
I think it's Star-Lord. Honestly.
I don't, because Star-Lord's going to go do Guardian shit. Mm-hmm. We're talking about Earth's Avengers.
Oh, okay, just Earth's.
Yeah, just Earth's. I think that Tony is going to... This is my big theory, and we'll see if I'm right. But I think Tony is going to end up getting the gauntlet, and he's going to use it, and he's going to snap everyone back to life, and it's going to kill certain people, and it's going to bring everyone else that was in the Soul World back, and it's going to put him into a coma, and he cannot come out of it. But they put his brain into a system just like the comic books.
Friday or something.
And like Friday, and he gets to lead the Avengers, and that's his cameo for the rest of his career. He's a voice. He's still there.
It's easy enough to do too.
Yeah, and he's still in a coma. Shuri puts him in a coma, make sure he's not going to die. But he's there. He's all there mentally, but he just can't wake up because a human's not supposed to use that.
See,
that's my theory.
I feel like that's something along those lines will happen. Yeah. I don't know if it's exactly going to be the Friday situation, but I feel like something will happen like that. But I don't think it'll be Spider-Man. I think it'll be Black Panther. Personally.
I think that's a good pick too because they're very similar. We'll see. I mean, that's the cool thing. We don't know.
I think it'd be Black Panther though.
Yeah, that's true.
He's got his own kingdom to run.
He does.
He can't be.
That's true.
Spider-Man will at least be the leader of the American division.
Yeah.
I mean, at least New York at the minimum.
Or I could see, like, maybe it starting with Black Panther. Because I could see Spider-Man start, but he's just so young. He's still a high schooler.
Yeah.
I gotta remember, what, he's 17?
16, 17, yeah.
In that range.
But you could definitely tell they were building towards Tony has a very big affection towards him and love for him and stuff.
Yeah, that was probably the saddest death.
Oh by far.
Yeah, that was a rough one.
That by far, Peter Parker's brutal, man.
Those
it was
girls behind us that just
weeping, weeping,
yeah.
like uncontrollably weeping. Like it was, they killed it. Like for me, Spider-Man: Homecoming, it was good, but it wasn't like that's my guy. At the end of Infinity War, I'm like, that's my guy. Like that dude. He was fearless when he should have been like very scared.
Well, he said he was scared.
Yeah, and then like it was just so cool. Like that. For me, they did the perfect amount of shine for all the newbies. And the old guys, we got to get those cool moments like Cap catching the fucking staff. And like,
I think the coolest part
Iron Man
actually was Iron Man's suit when he first revealed
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
And Iron Man 2, I think, was perfect. Like, there was a lot. It was around Iron Man, but it kind of should be. But the fact that Iron Man was the only one to make Thanos bleed, I thought that was the coolest. Other than Thor,
well,
yeah. But I thought that was the coolest thing because no one else could do that. Every other one fought him. They all fought him at the same time. And
what
then,
the hell happened with Hulk?
Well, and I love it. I love that storyline that Hulk is scared
to fight him again
because Thanos beat his ass one-on-one. Like no problem. Like with
right at the start. Like they started with that. That was
and I loved that because that's character progression. That's what you do for the Hulk. Like the Hulk can't always be the Hulk, right? Yeah. He's got to be vulnerable. So how do you make him vulnerable? You beat him like a dog, and that's what I loved. If you rewatch it, like when he gets hit, like hit, he weeps. Like he literally whimpers like a dog. And I thought that was really cool because I'm like, as soon as that happened, I'm like, he's not coming out again. Like because he's scared. It's never happened. He lost to Thor technically in that battle, but Thor wasn't going to kill him.
Yeah.
He was going to be killed by Thanos, and he knew it, and so he was scared. And I like that Bruce got that moment, because we've been laughing at Bruce for what, 5 movies.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally Bruce, and they're starting to like come together. Like Bruce is gonna have to pull the Hulk out when before he was holding him back. I love that.
Speaking of which,
They kept
there is
trying to pull him out.
there
Yeah,
is a
and I
minor
love that.
spoiler for maybe the next movie. So there was a picture actually and potential toy. I didn't actually look at it because it was before the movie came out. I saw it. It was Bruce in the Hulkbuster, but turning into the Hulk, busting out of the Hulkbuster
Which is something we might see.
at the start of the next one.
And they
potentially.
they showed us trailers of all of them running together and shit. I mean,
Mhm.
maybe they just shot those for the trailers. Totally possible. But at the same time, like, maybe those are going to be in the second ones, and those are
Right.
spoilers. But yeah, Hulk is coming back, but I love the fact that they're combining, because the whole Jekyll and Hyde thing gets old fast.
Yeah.
So I like the idea of an intelligent Hulk and a dangerous Bruce. I like that. I love the storyline. Hulk's one of my all-time favorite superheroes, and he needed this. I mean, for the last year, I've been saying I can't wait for Hulk to fight Thanos, and then finally I got what I wanted, but it didn't go how it went how it was supposed to go.
Uh-huh.
Like, obviously, Hulk is going to have his moment; he'll have his redemption, but I like super strong heroes being beaten down and they have to recover. That's how you progress a character, and so I really like that. I like that I didn't see a lot of Hulk because I think it wouldn't have fit. You got to see a very human, badass version of Bruce, which I really like. So it was, like I said, it was 10 out of 10 for me. I waited 10 years for this, and they delivered when they could have shit the bed. They had 4 storylines going on at the same time, and every single one was like a perfect crescendo to the end.
Yeah.
It was perfect. I mean, they made us wait for Stormbreaker. They introduced like the Peter Dinklage as the dwarf was
Or
amazing.
how about Red Skull? By the way, that was not Hugo Weaving.
No,
I looked
it
it
was
up.
the chick, guy from Walking Dead. I found out he does impressions.
Yep.
Because Hugo Weaver won't ever do it again.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
That wasn't Hugo.
Yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah,
Yeah,
because Hugo
he
hates
wouldn't
that
do it.
role.
The voice was different. You couldn't tell.
yeah. As soon as we saw it,
Oh, we talked about it now.
yeah. But it was cool. The Red Skull thing no one saw.
Nope.
And the Soul World, they completely wrote that. It's not even from the comic books. Not the Soul World, where the Soul Gem was.
Yeah.
Volmir or
Volmir,
whatever.
the hell it was.
Completely nothing to do.
That threw me off. I thought for sure it was Heimdall.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too. And I like that they got rid of that right out of the way. They were like, nope, not him, bye. And I actually like that. And I like that Heimdall's last thing was him taking Hulk and sending him. I
Sending
thought
him
that
away.
was
Yeah,
cool.
that was
like,
good.
And I dug it. Again, I can't stop speaking. I loved it. Everything about it, I loved it. Drax was a star.
Drax was by far the funniest.
Yeah.
Dude, he's so
I've
funny.
become so. What was it? I've become so stealthy.
My movements
are.
slow.
yeah.
They cannot be perceived by
We
the
can
eye.
see you,
Yep.
but they're blurry.
Yeah. Dude,
Nope.
it's-
Can see you crystal clear.
I think,
Damn it.
I think Drax stole it. I think there were a lot of good moments, but I walked away going, Dave Bautista, the actor. It's like, he's perfect. It's so funny and it seems so natural.
The part where the mantis walks in, he goes,
Yeah,
Yep.
it's so fantastic. It's everything about it. His lines are so perfect, and
"How
they're
long have you been standing there?"
an hour. I died. I had a tear roll down my face. An hour. I just love the idea of him literally standing there for an hour.
Eating
Wait,
chips.
He,
Like,
was doing what he said he was doing, though. He was there for an hour.
Yep.
They didn't notice him. He was invisible.
yeah.
And it's such a serious moment, and that's what I loved is how hard is it to write a movie with 4 different plots where you're swinging from funny to oh my god to funny to sad. You know what I mean? It's a very tricky web to weave. They killed it. I can't say enough. I waited 10 years for this, man, and they delivered, and they delivered in a way where I don't see the second one flopping. Like you can't.
I'd be pissed if it did.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it will.
They have big shoes to fill.
They filmed it together too.
Russo
Historically,
brothers deserve so much
A lot of
credit.
statistically proven too. Movies that are filmed together do better.
Yeah.
Back to the Future 2 and 3. It just flows better. You don't have that lead period. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
what's the other movie I'm trying to think? Lord of the Rings. My God, I can't believe I lost it. They filmed all that in a row. Just got it right out of the way.
The Russo brothers, the directors, saved that franchise, in my opinion.
Mhm.
I could not see any other directors doing this movie. Russo brothers are the ones that did Civil War, and they're the ones that did Winter Soldier.
Yep.
2 of my absolute favorites. It wasn't like the Ragnarok director, who's great, but Russo brothers bring that tone that you need.
It's the seriousness tone.
Yeah, and they're also huge comic geeks, so they actually know these characters like the back of their hand, and that helps.
And they know what fits too. Like they even said, Adam Warlock introducing a whole new character in the movie wouldn't work.
Yeah, and I love that. I like that they're, okay, let's give this person some of this. like I said, I walked away. I saw it 3 times in 4 days. I had to. It was that good, and every time it was just as good. And I love the ending. The
ending is great.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Like, I'm so sick of the fairy tale. We watched 10 movies or whatever of happy endings.
Mm-hmm.
Where did Thanos go at the end?
He went on
home.
He picked a place and
Yeah,
he just relaxed.
went to
And
the countryside.
He knew he was good, and he was just like,
He won. And I
Yeah.
love that the bad guy wins. Okay, because we don't get that.
The movie should have been called Thanos, in my idea.
Well, I think that gives it away. Like, it's Infinity
would you
War.
have gone thinking anything other than
No,
Captain Rogers fucking beating fucking Thanos?
I love that, too, that they didn't kill Cap. Because
Oh,
we
yeah.
all went in going, Captain.
Cap.
Nope.
I did. I was
Yeah.
waiting for it.
They showed the trailers were perfect.
Where he was
Yeah.
fighting it, put completely out of context.
Well, I actually love that because that's literally directly from the comics. Because there's a part, like, when they have this, and it's shortly after the Captain America dies. But I love that he stopped him, and Thanos is like, "What the fuck?" Like, he had 5 of the 6 stones, and there's no way this super serum guy should be able to do this, and he did. But it was just a testament to his internal power, his willpower, and I love that moment. Like, you could tell Thanos respected this guy, and I love that. Honestly, I like that I related to Thanos the most. They gave Thanos all the story we've been dying to have.
They gave him some humanity.
Yeah, they did, and I walked away going like, I kind of get his point. Like, I mean, I don't agree with murdering all the people.
Hashtag Thanos did nothing wrong. Gonna start it here.
It's kind of true. Like, his opinions aren't that, they're dark.
Oh, they're super dark.
they're-
But
It's realistic.
Yeah, it
But
is.
Yeah.
It's dark, but it's almost like I could walk away going, I guess if I was demented, I could get it. And also, like, his love for Gamora and the fact that he didn't kill Tony. He kept his word. He's a man of his word.
he didn't kill Tony.
Yeah, he didn't. He said, he could have just killed Tony. That's what I thought was going to happen. He was going to get the gem and fuck you, Tony, kill him. He didn't. So I thought that said a lot. Like, by the end of it, I was
He
like...
said he was doing it at random, though, so...
No, I mean right then. Once he got the
Right
stone,
then, yeah.
he could have just looked at Tony and just killed him.
Okay,
You know what I
we were
mean?
talking about the snapping fingers.
No.
Later on.
But the finger thing, we don't know if it was random. We have no idea.
He said when his goal was to randomly...
No,
kill
that was
people.
his plan on Titan.
Yeah.
On Titan, he said that was what he offered to the people, that he would that it would be a random system, 50% pass, 50% die.
And that's not with the gauntlet. That was just on his own. He was going to literally pull half to the side and murder them.
Kind of like he did on Gamora's home planet.
Yes. But with the Infinity Gauntlet, that's not... With the snap, he chose. He chooses who lived, there's a reason. And I think just by looking at what Thanos did, I think it's by respect. I really do, because
The original Avengers.
I think that he wanted to keep the strongest alive. Or maybe he wanted to kill the strongest ones and leave the weaker ones. We don't know. But I definitely think it was intentional. There's no way in hell I think that it was random. Why would you leave the guy who just jammed Stormbreaker down your fucking heart? You wouldn't leave him alive. He's a direct threat to you, even if you don't have the gauntlet.
It will be interesting to see if it was random or not, if that's addressed or not.
But I loved it. I can't talk it up enough. If you are even remotely a comic book fan, you'll love it.
Does that mean the horse Thor is coming in?
Well,
'Cause that's supposed to be his thing.
Yeah, it's supposed to be Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker. I think that'll be like a passing the mantle thing, but we'll see. I think everyone keeps sitting here going like, who's gonna die? I think certain ones, like, I don't think Thor's gonna die, because I think once they hit lightning with the third one, I don't think they're gonna kill off Thor.
No, I think Thor, if anything, maybe he'll take a step
I think-
back, try to fix his empire or something.
I read something that Chris Hemsworth did after Infinity War he was done.
No, he said he'd resign though, and he said he'd resign if they kept the director, which they will. There's all what ifs. They can't give out contract details because then we'll be like, well, he's not dead.
Yeah.
So they can't.
I mean, the same
reveal that.
reason that, but Black Panther though, I didn't see that one coming.
No,
yeah,
I did
where
not.
Black Panther died and his...
Well, yeah.
Die. Gets
Well,
sucked
okay.
into the
Soul
soul
Stone.
stone.
Soul
God
Stone.
damn it!
Technically,
Stop
I-
saying that.
Still didn't see that coming. I thought he was safe for sure.
Yeah, but we'll probably end it here. But
I agree. Yeah. So no, we'll talk a little bit more about next week. We have
Yeah,
a little bit
for
more.
sure.
There's
Give you guys
definitely a
some time.
lot. I mean, more stuff will come out too, theories and stuff
For
I'll
sure.
bring up along the way next
absolutely,
week. And we still have a lot to cover next week too. So
yeah, for sure. Hopefully
we can fix our shit next week. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
No one knows what we're talking about, but that's okay.
No one.
No one.
But they'll splice it
Absolutely.
together, and they won't. You're right. They won't even.
They
notice.
won't fucking know the difference.
Anyway, all right, we'll close up. Anyway, get at us, Swiss Army Nerds, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course YouTube. Like and subscribe, share everywhere. We were live, we're not anymore. We're going to be posting it every Wednesday. We'll post both Sticky and Steve Sports Special, and then of course the Swiss Army Nerds. So we'll be up every Wednesday to Thursday, give or take. So like, share, subscribe, comment, tweet us, anything at Swiss Army Nerds. Hit us up whenever you want, and we will let you know. We'll be back next week.
Have a good day.
See ya.
What the?